Hey guys, Danica Ferrante here from mybeautyscraps.com. Today I have another fun and easy alternate card idea for your October 2016 paper pumpkin kit. I've been having so much fun with this kit. I don't have a lot of pieces left, but I did have some leaves and banners and squares. I already used up all my card bases. So for my stash, I brought in a crumb cake card base. So this is cut at, or measures, 4¼ by 5½. It's scored at 4¼ but 8½ inches long on this side. So a standard size card base. And then this is a piece of early espresso, and this is cut at 1¾ inches by 5½. So it's going to span the whole width of the card. So let's get started stamping. I'll put those pieces out of the way. But we want to stamp that really cute crackle stamp on these 3 squares. And this month we got the chocolate chip mini ink pad in the kit. I'm just going to use my full-size ink pad so it's easier, but this is the color we got in the kit this month. And I'm going to stamp that really cool crackle pattern on all 3 squares. I really like this crackle stamp. I think my next alternate idea is going to have to be using this as a background. I'm interested to see if it's easy to line up to like cover a whole card front. So there we've got our crackle stamped, and then we're going to stamp the thanks to you sentiment from the kit on this banner. Before I do that, I want to just show you how I kind of decide what I'm going to use. So this is the stamp set from the kit this month. And on the plastic here, it's printed what the stamped image is. So I kind of just hold that printed image up over the piece I want to use to decide which one I'm going to use and see how it's going to look before I even stamp it. I was tossing around with gratitude, but that thanks to you stamp I think is just my favorite this month, so I can't help but use it again. Maybe with gratitude will win next time. I'm just gonna stamp that down in the center. And then that's all of the stamping for this kit. Sorry, for this card. I'm gonna use my snail adhesive to adhere my squares to this piece of early espresso from my stash. So I'm gonna start with the ones on the ends. And it doesn't matter what order you put these in, but I start on the end so that I know that the ends look even, and then I can just center up the middle piece. And because the banner is the same color as one of the squares, that's why I decided to put the Delightful Dijon square in the center, because it's the same color as the banner, and I just thought that that looked nice and balanced. So see how you can then center the middle square and leave an equal border on each side. I'm also just going to use my snail adhesive to adhere this to my card base, just toward the top of the card. I'm not really measuring where it goes, but I am using my grid lines on my grid paper to just make sure it's straight. And after that, I'm going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals from my stash. We didn't get dimensionals in the kit this month because we got that great foam adhesive to make the shaker cards, so you could use that if you have some of that left over too. But you know I never run out of dimensionals in my craft room because I use them all the time. I'm going to use them to adhere the leaves too. And I liked leaving the leaves plain on this card. If you watched my other alternate ideas, you saw how I did some inking on some of them in my other cards, and I did some stamping on some of them in my other cards, but against these colorful stamped squares, I really thought it was pretty to just leave them light and plain, and it really makes the embossing on the leaves stand out. And that's it. Isn't it so quick and easy and really fun and cute? A great alternate way to use your kit this month or some of your leftover bits and pieces. If you don't have this kit because you're not subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, you can get in on the fun and subscribe with me today. I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can do that. And I'll also leave a link where you can contact me if you have any questions. I hope you guys like this alternate idea. And like I said, my kit's almost used up, so I will probably just have one more alternate idea for you before we smash this paper pumpkin. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Bye.